Los Angeles. Shalom, Israel. Bear with me 2 seconds. Let me just make sure we got audio out here. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, that's perfect. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, that's perfect. All right, that's on Chris. All right. Shapar, which means horn. Kyan. Yayan, which means wine. Laya Sha'ala, which means to Israel. Shapar, which means horn. Imagine, which means to stand. Saw upon your Hakodam, which means turn and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Haya, Shumka, Yahweh, Malakutka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Baratazaka, Wa, Haya, Bashamayim, Natanlana, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakhlana, Kawatana, Kasalakna, Kawatina, Wala'a, Tabi'ayana, Panasayawan, Abba, Hawashina, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Ataparat, Lawalamium, Aman. In the English, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Babakusha, Natan Lanawa, Hakak, La Pa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, La Taha, Hamatatariam, Hakak, La Hakwiyam, Hamatiam, Hakak, Arakala, Tamala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Duaraman. In English, Yahweh, in the name Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a ayan ya al-hahayam, ma'ayan yaba'a Isaiah ma'im, Yahweh Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, al-yatan, lamawat, Ragalka, al-yanawam, Shamarka, Hanala'a, yanawam, Wala'a, Yayishan, Shalma, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, al-yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wabuaka, Ma'aita, Wa'aid Awalam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hill, from whence cometh my help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth, and he will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper, Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayam al damayalaka, al takarash, al tashakwat, al Allah, kayahana, awayabika, yahama yawan, wamashanayaka, nasha'awa, ra'ash, al aimaka, yair yamwa, sawad, wayataya aitazwa, al tatapawanyaka, al marwa, lakawa, wanakakira, magoya, wala'a, yazakar, sham yasharala, aiwad, kaya, nawa aitazawa, lab, yakadwa, alyaka, mayath, yakarafwa, al Ahalia, Adawam, Yashma'alia, Mawa'aba, Hungarian, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashak, An Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashwar, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sara'a, Kayabian, Panakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nadayabwa, Kairam, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazabana, Kal Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amara, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagaldra, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Kaash, Daiba Yaira, Wakalaba, Dalat, Hayam, Kantaradama, Basa Iraka, Wabasa Upatka, Tabalam, Malaa, Panyam, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya Bahawa, Aid, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kalha Arataza. In the English, could not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power, for lo thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have come and said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Eden and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagreens, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asor also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor, they became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the power and possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the summer before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their face with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Alahayam, Matatab Ya'a, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapium, Ha Saranyum, Ha Kwatazayanyum, Ha Kayayayum, wa Ha Aquathium, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Tawara Aban. In English, bless you, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and Michael and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. It should be curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, court system, prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek, synagogues, and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse, kamikaze, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of our people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Because we know by all that it's the angels that have done it. Because we spread to the media throughout the whole world. Because of the shake it thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. Sai, which means to turn. Yeshab, which means to be seated. We're in Genesis 32 and 8. This is the story of Jacob going to meet Esau. So now let me just pull it in the account. 32 verse 8. This is verse 8. Waya Yara Yaiquab Mad Waya Yatazar Lawa Waya Katazar Ath Haim Ashar Athwa Waath Had Tazan Waath Ha Bakwar Wa Ha Gamalium La Shanya Makanwath. 9. Waya Amar Yabawa Aishawa Allah Ha Makana Ha Akath Wa Hakawa Wa Haya Ha Makana Ha Nasha'ar La Palayata. 10. Waya Amar Yaiquab Alahaya Abaya Abraham Wa Alahaya Abaya Yatazakwa Yahweh Ha Amar Alaya Shawab La Aratazaka Wa Lama Waladathka Wa Ayat Yatayaba Anka Quatanathia Makal 11. Quatanathia Makal Ha Kasadium Wa Makal Ha Amath Ashar Aishayath Ath Ibadka Kaya Bamakwalya Ibarathya Ath Hayaradan Haza Wa Aitha Hayayata Ya Lashanya Makanwath. 12. Hatazayalanya Na Mayad Akia Mayad Aishua Kaya Yara Anakia Athwa Pan Yabawa Wa Hakanya Al Banyam. 13. Ata Amarath Hayatayab Amka Wa Shamathya Ath Zaraika Ka Kowal Hayam Ashar La Yasapar Marab. 14. Wayalan Sham Balayala Hahawa Wayakwak Man Haba Bayadwa Manaka La'aishua Akyawa. Now in the English, 8 in the English. And said, if Esau come to the one company and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape. 9. And Jacob said, O power of my father Abraham and power of my father Isaac, the Most High, which says to me, return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal with thee. 10. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the truth which thou hast showed unto thy servant, for with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become 2 bands. 11. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother Esau, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, unless he will come and smite me, and the mother with the children. And thou saidst, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. And he lodged there that same night, and took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau his brother. 14. 200 she-goats and 12 he-goats, and 20 he-goats, 200 ewes and 20 rams. Now back in the Hebrew. 15. Wa Ya'amar Aishawa Ataz Yaga Na'a Aimka Man Ha'im Ashar Afia Wa Ya'amar Lama Za, Amataza, Khan, Ba'ayanya, Adanya, 16. Wayashab, Bayawam, Hahawa, Aishawa, Ladarakwa, Sha'ayara, 17. Waya Iquab, Nasai, Sakata, Wayaban, Lawa, Bayath, Wala Makwanahwa, Aisha, Sakath, Io, Khan, Kwara, Sham, Hamakwawan, Kwawam, Sakawath, 18. Wayaba'a, Yaquab, Shalom, Ayar, Shakam, Ashar, Ba'arataza, Kanaim, Babaawa, Mapadan, Aram, Wayakan, Ath, Panya, Ha'ayar, 19. Wayakwan, Ath, Kalakwath, Hashada, Ashar, Nata, Sham, Ahalwa, Mayad, Banya, Kamor, Abaya, Shakam, Bama, Kwashayata, 20. Tizab, Sham, Mazabak, Kwara, Lawa, Allah, Alahaya, Yasharala. Okay, that was 20, so first verse. Okay, this is 34 and 1. Taza, Diana, Bath, La'a, Ashar, La-da, Ya-la-da, La-ya-iquab, La-ra'awath, Babanwath. Okay. Oh, shucks. Did I? Wait. Yeah, I done. I just messed up, y'all. I just definitely messed up. Salakia. This is why y'all don't. This is why things. Salakia, y'all. I definitely messed up. I'm gonna just let y'all know that now. I read 33 in the Hebrew. I read 33 in the Hebrew for both. We pressed for time, and I'm really pressed for time, Salakia. Just for the day, I'm gonna have to continue this whole thing, the rest of this in the English. Salaki, because everybody's down south. 15. 30 milch camels with their colts, 40 kine and 10 bulls, 20 she asses and 10 foals. And he delivered them into the hand of his servants, every drove by themselves, and said unto his servants, Pass over before me, and put a space betwixt drove and drove. And he commanded the foremost, saying, When Esau my brother meeteth thee, and asketh thee, saying, Whose art thou, and whither goest thou? And whose are these before thee? Then thou shalt say, They be thy servant Jacob's. It is a present sent unto my lord Esau. And behold, he is behind us. And so commanded he the second and the third, and all that followed the droves, saying, On this manner shall ye speak unto Esau. When ye find him, and say ye, Moreover, behold, thy servant Jacob is behind us. For he said, I will appease him with the present that goeth before me. And afterward I will see his face. Peradventure he will accept of me. 21. So went the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives and 2 women servants and his 11 sons and passed over the ford Jabbok. And he took them and sent them over the brook and sent over that he had. 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. Right? And when he saw, 25, and when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. Meaning what? Jacob wanted a blessing from this angel. He understood he was fighting an angel and understood he could get a blessing from dealing with this angel. Okay? And would not let the angel leave until the angel gave him an injury. 26. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. 27. He said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, Yasharallah. For as a prince hast thou power with the power. Has prevailed. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he believed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. And as he passed over Peniel, the sun rose upon him, and he halted upon his thigh. Therefore the children of Israel eat not of the sinew which shake, which is upon the hollow of the hair, which is upon the hollow of the thigh. Unto this day, because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh in the sinew that shrank. That was... Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Unto this day, because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh in the sinew. So that's 4, 3. That shrank. 33 and 1. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came with him, and with him 400 men, and he divided the children unto Leah and unto Rachel and unto the 2 handmaids. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. 3. So he's trying to protect his family, and he passed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. And Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. Right? Because the Most High was with Jacob. So he put away whatever bad blood that him and Jacob had. But okay, the Most High protected Jacob from that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. I'll do in Hebrew. And he 5. And he lifted up his eyes and saw the women and the children, and said, who are those with thee? And he said, the children which the power have graciously given thy servant. Then the handmaidens came near, they and their children, and they bowed themselves. And Leah also with her children came near and bowed themselves. And after came Joseph near and Rachel, and they bowed themselves. And he said, what meanest thou by all this drove which I met? And he said, these are to find grace in the sight of my Lord. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep that thou hast unto thyself. And Jacob said, nay, I pray thee, if now I have found grace in thy sight, then receive my present at my hand. For therefore I have seen thy face, as though I had seen the face of God, and thou wast pleased with me. 11. Take, I pray thee, my blessing that is brought to thee, because the power hath dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough. And he urged him, and he took it. All right. 12. And he said, let us take our journey, and let us go, and I will go before thee. Okay, so let me do this correctly now this time. Salaki, y'all. I had a long weekend. So this is 33 and verse 13. Waya Amar ala Yawa Adanya Yadai Kaya Ha Yaladiyam Rakyam Wa Hatazaan Wa Habakwar Ilwath Alya Wa Daba Kwawam Dabakwawam Yawam Akad Wa Mathwa Kal Hatazaan Ya Ibar Na Adanya La Panya Ibadwa Wa Anya Athanala Laat Ya La Ragal Ha Malaaka Ashar Lapanya Wa La Ragal Ha Yaladyam Aid Ashar Abba Al Adanya Ala Adanya Sha'ayara 15 Waya Amar Aishawa Atazayagal Na'a Aimka Man Haim Ashar Athia Waya Amar Lama Za Amataza Han Khan Ba'ayanya Adanya 16 Waya Shab Bayawam Hawa Aishawa La Darakwa Sha'ayara Wa Ya Iquab Nasai Sakatha Wayaban Lawa Bayath Wala Makwana wa Aisha Sakath Ayo Khan Kwara Sham Hamakwawam Sakwath 18 Wayaba Yaikwab Shalom Ayar Shakam Ashar Barataza Kanain Baba Awa Mapad Dan Aram Wayakan Ath Panya Ha'ayar 19 Wayakwan Ath Kalakwath Hashada Ashar Nata Sham Ahalwa Mayad Banya Kamawar Abaya Shakam Bama'a Kwashayata. Okay, 13. And he said unto him, my Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and that the flocks and herds with young are with me. And if men should overdrive them one day, all the flock will die. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before a servant. I will lead on softly, according as the cattle that go before me, and the children able to endure, until I come unto my Lord, unto Seir. And Esau said, let me now leave with thee some of the folk that are with me. And he said, what needeth it? Let me find grace in the sight of my Lord. 16. So Esau returned that day on his way unto Seir, and Jacob journeyed to Succoth, and built him an house, and made booths for his cattle. Therefore, the name of the place is called Succoth. And Jacob came to Shalom, a city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan, when he came from Padan Aram, and pitched his tent before the city. And he bought a parcel of a field where he had spread his tent at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. All right, so this is verse 20. Wayatazab Sham Mazabak Wayakwara Lawa Allah Alahaya Yasharala. This is 34 and 1, as it actually should be. Wayataza Diana Bath La Ashar Yalada La Yaikwab La Ra'awath. Verse 2. Baba Nawath Ha Aratza. Oh, this is verse 2. Wayara Ata Shakam Bun Kamawar Ha Kawaya Nashaya Ha Aratza Wayakwak Ata Wayashakab Ata Wayaina 3. Watadabak Na Pashwa Ba Dayana Bath Yaquab Waya Ahab Ath Hanair Waya Dabar Al Laba Hanair 4. Waya Amar Shakam Allah Kamawar Abayawa La Amar Kwak Laya Ath Hayalada Hazath La Asha 5. Waya Aikwab Shemai Kaya Sama Ath Diana Bathwa Wa Banyawa Hayawa Ath Makwana Bashada Waha Karash Ya'aikwab Aid Ba'am. Verse 6. Wayatazah Kamawar Abaya Shakam Al Allah Yaikwab La Dabar Athwa. Yeah. In English. And he erected there an altar, called it Elo Elohi Israel. 34. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her and defiled her. 3. And his soul clave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved the damsel and spake kindly unto the damsel. 4. And Shechem spake unto his father Hamor, saying, get me this damsel to wife. 5. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace until they were come. 6. And Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him. All right. With that, Majim up here. Okay, so next week, we're going to get into the story of what happened with Dinah. Okay? Shapar, which means horn. Yayan, which means wand. Laya Sha'ala, which means to Israel. Shapar again. No sign of Christ. We're gonna do I imagine, which means to stand. Sawa Panya Hakodam means to turn and face the east. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa Shabashamayim Kodash Haya Shemka Yahweh Malakutka Taba'a Ratazaka Haya Aisha Baratazakawa Haya Bashamayim Natalana Walakam Kal Yawam Wasalakana Kawat now, Kasalak now, Kawat now, Wala'a, Tabi'aya now, Banasaya 1, Abal, Habashai now, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Ha'alam, Hataparat, Laibalamiyam, Aman, in English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever, so be it. Sar, which means to turn. Gonna give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat. I imagine Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakatha, Yahweh Shema Alatam Ba'ashem Yahushua, to all the sisters. Shalom, Israel. I'm not sure exactly what time camp is in Charlotte. If you have brothers on Facebook, they'll be able to tell you. I'm not sure exactly.